thing with me is I moved a lot when I was little. So I lived in Croatia, I lived in South Africa. For a while I lived in Prague and Czech Republic, so I never really grew roots. I have a lot of people that I know everywhere. I have maybe a handful of close friends, but the rest of them are just acquaintances. One of my longest friendship relationships, so to say, is my friend Patience from South Africa. She's a black girl. So yeah, that's probably the longest friendship that I have. Now I've been out of South Africa for 5 years and we still keep in touch, and birthdays and all of that. Her first daughter, her second name is Vanya. She named her after me. We met in high school. I was a white girl from Croatia moving to South Africa, and South Africa was just coming out of the apartheid. But to me, it was all new and all interesting, and I wanted to explore and I wanted to meet new people. So I met her in high school as well. We kind of just clicked and started hanging around, and then we figured out we lived around the corner, literally from each other. It was actually quite funny. We lived in quite a posh neighborhood at the time, and my first car was a BMW Cabrio. So she was dating her boyfriend, now husband at the time, and at 16 you're allowed to drive in South Africa. So my mom would give me the cars and the keys, would just go drive around, and it would be funny because the white person would be driving and two of them would be sitting at the back, and everybody would be looking like, what is going on? I think you just have to be yourself, be very open. I have a tendency to talk to everybody if I have time and try and get to know them, asking questions about them. People like to talk about themselves, so it's always good to ask them. And it's a good conversation starter because they know themselves the best. I think, whenever you travel, you always meet new people, and it's just a little bit more harder to work on to keep them as friends, because otherwise it's just going to be people who are going to be passing you by in life.